students! Today we're going to learn about protein. Why protein? Well, because, those non-vegans are always saying, how do you survive without protein? Surely you must be half dead. Oh my goodness, how are you standing up without protein in your body from animals? And we are all like, guys, we're fine. We get our protein from plants. So let's have a look at this little picture here. Why do you need protein? Well, you need it to make muscles on bones, blood, enzymes, hair, antibodies, and connective tissue. Try and see if you can remember them. Why do you need protein? For how many reasons? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Again, blood, muscles on the bones, antibodies, hair, enzymes, and connective tissue. Protein is essential to good health. The Greek origin of the word reflects protein's top shelf status in human nutrition. It stems from protos, meaning first. Let's go over here. The body uses 20 building blocks called amino acids to build protein. The body uses 20 building blocks called amino acids to build protein. Sing that song a few times and you'll remember it. The body uses 20 building blocks called amino acids to build proteins. Let's look over here. Protein requirements vary. The recommended dietary allowance, RDA, for protein is a modest 0.8 grams of protein per kilogram of body weight. So if you want to know how much protein you need, just get out a calculator and figure this out. For example, a woman who weighs 60 kilograms, which is about 120 pounds, needs 48 grams of protein each day. A man who weighs 80, about 175 pounds, needs 64 grams per day. However, protein requirements rise when a person is physically active. That means if you're doing a lot of sports, lifting weights, whatever. If you're just sitting around, you don't need as much protein. Babies and kids have different needs. If you have a special condition, illness, pregnancy, lactating, or suffer from obesity or are underweight, you should consult with your healthcare provider to determine the amount of protein that's right for you. Okay? Because it depends on what stage of the pregnancy you're at and things like that. All right. The term complete protein and incomplete protein can be misleading. If your caloric intake is sufficient, eating a variety of plant sources, protein sources throughout the day ensures you will get adequate levels of all essential amino acids. So you don't need to worry as long as you're eating a variety of foods. And what is Miss Katie always telling you? Eat a variety of plants, right? Try to aim for 30 different plants a day, even if you're in small amounts. Count them. See how many you get. That's about 30 for each meal. Don't forget especially to put in some greens and some cruciferous greens. So a regular diet that includes legumes and soy products will provide proper protein values and quality as well as other essential nutrients. Ta-da! So nothing to worry about with protein, right? Keep in mind, when it comes to protein, quantity isn't the most important factor. Look for quality. Some proteins are packed with harmful components, such as saturated fat and added salt, like most types of meat. So you got to be careful. If you're buying the vegan meats even, they might have extra fat or extra salt. So check it out and then maybe eat the processed types of food a lot less often. Other proteins are loaded with beneficial ingredients, such as fiber. That magic, wonderful word, fiber, vitamins, minerals, and antioxidants. Antioxidants, antioxidants, get your antioxidants. To get the healthiest combination, choose unprocessed plant-based sources of protein. Unprocessed, just like I just said, which means whole foods, whole grains. All right. As you plan your vegan diet, remember that protein is an important component, but there is no need to overdo it. A healthy balance is necessary since consuming too much protein can increase the risk of various diseases, right? So you can actually get too much protein. So, as we say all the time, eat a variety of foods and you won't need to worry about protein. Don't forget to keep note of this video in case you ever want to look back, you want to educate yourself, or maybe you want to share the video with somebody who is thinking about becoming vegan. You can just press the share button and share it with your mom, your dad, or anybody else. Or it could be kids or even your teacher. Not everybody knows all of this information. And maybe you just want to review it again in case you forgot what you just learned. All right? Don't forget, you can always go to That Vegan Teacher here on YouTube, or you can go on Instagram. My address there is That Vegan Teacher Miss Katie, and Katie is spelled Kadie. A protein-rich meal plan. Woohoo! It's very easy to meet the recommendations for protein. Here's an example of a daily meal plan that provides 107 grams of protein. What? 107? That's a lot. Total calories, 1,851. That's not too many calories, but that's a lot of protein. Let's have a look, guys. All right, for breakfast. Now, did you notice anything about these pictures? Do you see an animal in here? Do you see an animal in here? Do you see an animal? Do you see an animal? But do vegans eat animals? No, we eat the plants. And even though in this book, just for fun, the author and illustrator put happy faces on the plants can't feel pain, but the animals do. So it's okay to eat the plants. Plants don't feel pain, they don't have a brain, they don't have a nervous system, so it's okay to bite into them. You have a heart, you know where to start. Share this song and be vegan from now on. Be vegan. Don't eat the chickens or the hens or the roosters. They are friends, not food. All right, let's check this out. Breakfast. Breakfast, tofu, 100 grams. Protein, 23 grams in 225 calories. Salad, 3 vegetables. Okay, so why are they saying salad for breakfast? They mean that when you make a tofu scramble, for example, you can just throw a few veggies in there, right? Onions, tomato, maybe some peppers of some sort, or mushrooms. So 2 grams, 60 calories. Avocado, yeah, you can put that in there. 1/4 of a unit. There you go. 1 gram of protein and 80 calories. Rice crackers, put that on the side. There you go. And you have calories 425 and 28 grams of protein. Just like that. Bang! Shabang. Mid-morning. Chia pudding. Well, I often have chia seeds in the morning. I have chia seeds, flax seeds, and hemp seeds pretty much every morning just to make sure that I get them in me because they're so nutritious. All right, chia seeds. But here, protein, calories. Chia seeds, 2 tablespoons. Yeah, this is a nice little mid-morning snack. And that's 4 grams of protein. Soy milk, 1 cup is 7 grams. That's good too. Make sure you get your soy milk there. Soy milk is one of the best when it comes to nutrients. Rice milk is probably not as good, but you can have a look at, I'm going to make some other videos about that later. Fruit, 1 gram of protein and 60 calories. Total, 12 grams of protein. You see, even fruit has protein. Plants have protein. They really, really do. Plants have protein. Legume pasta, 1 gram, 22 grams of protein, 173 calories. Tomato and mushroom sauce, 4 grams. Vegetables, 3 units, that's like, whatever veggies you put usually in your pasta. Most people, again, they have like mushrooms and tomatoes, some side, maybe green peppers, I don't know, whatever. You decide what you want to put in your sauce. Remember, if you want to add something like a bit of extra spinach, you can just throw it in the blender and you just throw it in there and you barely even notice that it's there. You can also put little bits of broccoli on there. I know you guys who are not vegan, who've never practically eaten broccoli in your life are like, what? Why would I want to put broccoli on my spaghetti? But I'll tell you why. Because you need to eat it. You just got to eat it. All right? Suck it up. Eat your veggies. That's it. No more arguing. Mid-afternoon. All right. Whole wheat bread, 2 slices. Protein, calories, right here, 6 grams of protein. Peanut butter, 2 tablespoons is 8 grams. Remember, we learned that in another lesson. And if you put it together with some whole grain toast, that's an amazing amount of protein. Jam, 1 teaspoon. Guess what? No protein in jam. Do you know why? Because it's such a tiny amount of fruit and it's mostly sugar. That's why instead of eating jam, I now just put the fruit directly all the time. I never buy jam anymore. Since becoming vegan, I'm so much healthier. I don't cook with oil anymore. Okay, 14 grams of protein here. Dinner, bean burger, patty, 1 unit, 16 grams of protein. A bun is 3 grams. Salad, again, just 3 vegetables. They call it salad or 3 vegetables, whatever you decide. Now you're at dinner time, so you can just have whatever you want. Some can be a kale salad, or it can be cucumbers and hummus with some carrots, right? Remember, hummus is chickpeas, so that's considered to be another kind of a vegetable. It's a legume, but close enough. Pumpkin seeds, 1 tablespoon, 4 grams. Total 25 grams of protein. Yahoo! These suggestions offer a balanced daily menu. Emphasis is placed on protein, but this plan supplies all required nutrients. And what is this hen eating? Nuts. Now, the nuts have faces, but do plants feel pain? No. Who feels pain? Hens, chickens, pigs, cows, lambs. Don't eat animals. So, thanks for listening. Thanks for looking at all of this stuff. We have on the next page here some calcium sources. That's for another lesson. And tips to keep your protein level happy. We'll finish with this. Load up on legumes in your daily menu. Make sure at least 2 of your meals are made up of 50% legumes. Okay, legumes, again, that's like anything that's beans and chickpeas and lentils. Snack on handfuls of nuts and seeds throughout the day. Nuts and seeds, so good. Think of how many nuts there are in the world. So many. Don't forget also to eat some dates when you're eating your nuts, because it gives a little sweetness, just a little bit of watery thingy that makes it go down easier. At least that's what I do. I eat dates almost every day. Kind of almost like eat them like a snack. Yeah, like a dessert almost. Okay, so here's your toast. Again, plants don't feel pain. Whole seed tahini, peanut butter, hummus. Choose protein-rich spreads or plant-based alternatives for your sandwiches, such as peanut butter hummus or tofu. Tofu, tofu, I love you. Tofu, tofu, I love you. And soy milk too. Replace 50% of your daily grain intake with whole grains. How much did I just say? Who's listening? 50%. Good. Use whole wheat bread, whole grain rice, whole wheat pasta, and oats. Always whole. As much natural food as you can. Nothing added, nothing taken away. Turn to unsweetened soy milk for your main milk substitute. Unsweetened. I know at first you might not like it. It takes a bit of getting used to. But you'll learn to love it. Just like I love it now. And I like oat milk now. If you want to get this book, you can go to my description below and use the promo code Simple Happy Kitchen. I love this book. It's so cute. And if you didn't yet see the other video called A Chicken's Life, we read this book. Thanks for coming to class. And thank you for subscribing to this channel. Don't forget to press the subscribe button and click the little bell, and then you can be with me when we have previews, which is kind of fun because you can ask me questions there if there's anything you need to say. I'm there in the preview looking as best as I can through the comments in case you want to contact me, because my Instagram is usually so full and it's so hard to contact me there. If anybody would like to be a moderator on my channel, you need to prove that you are an ethical animal rights activist, and you need to be constantly making good comments, educating people. If you're educating people in the comment section, then that is amazing. If you are a troll, you will be put in timeout for 5 minutes. And the reason for that is because we just don't want you to disturb anything. We are talking about being kind to animals, so we don't want you to talk about not being kind to animals. However, I try not to block people unless you're actually sending death threats and are really mean. But I try not to block people because I want to give you all another chance. Because, of course, being vegan takes 100 clicks. It's, you're not going to be vegan just as soon as you hear me talk once. I know it. It was the same for me. So Thanks again for watching, and I will see you in the next video. Do, 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 do.